Hey guys, I'm Adam. Welcome to the Vintage Sanctuary. So you guys have spoke loud and clear, I believe. I've gotten a lot of feedback that people enjoy my channel because it's nice and peaceful and it's calming and soothing and maybe helps them to de-stress. So I am honored if my channel can help out anyone in that way, and so I will try to be myself, of course, but I will try to accommodate because wow, in the world that we live in today, it's not uncommon for someone to have some stress and some anxiety. And so if I can help you out in some small way, any of you, I am honored to do so. All right, I'd like to accomplish a few things with this video. So let's start with thing number one. There is a gentleman out there on the YouTubes known as Rocket Rick J18, and he recently sent me this 1963 Topps Robin Roberts, so kind. He had a VR contest, and I think he made everyone a winner. Well, now he has sent me another envelope, a surprise care package. I do not know what's in here. I didn't win anything, but let's start by checking this out. So let me turn this camera around, and let me do an adjustment here. Adjust this up, and then we will pull out the contents. Looks like I've got everything. And there could be a letter here. Let's see. Let's see. We've got a little, we've got some tape on here. Maybe I'll leave it on there for now. Memo. Sweet. A memo to Vintage Sanctuary from Rocket Rick J18 regarding the Ed Lopat archives. How cool is that? I was rummaging through some 5,000 count boxes of cards from the early 90s. I saw the enclosed card and knew it was for you. You may already have it in your collection. I do not actually, Rick. But on the off chance you don't, enjoy. Keep making those great videos. Anytime you need a guest, please think of me, your collecting friend, Rick. How cool is that? Oh, that is so beautiful. I think I'll just leave it on there for now, but look at that. That is so beautiful. And I do have the Eddie Lopat 53 Topps, so this archives card will be a great addition. So thank you so much, Rick. That is just an absolutely stunning card. I guess if I take it off here with the tape, then I will... Oh, look at this. Rick, you are the man. You are the man. Because this is actually a non-stick, well, I mean, it sticks, non-stick tape. Yeah, the tape sticks, but non-super stick tape. I don't know what you call it. Easy off tape, let's call it that. Now we can take a nice look here. That is just stunning. I love this card. Thank you so much, Rick. That is absolutely beautiful. Sweet. Well, wow. Where do we go next? I tell you what, Rick, that's the best memo I've gotten in my entire life, and I have, received quite a few memos over the years for my work, and that is the best one ever. Okay, there's another man out there on the YouTubes, Brian. His channel is called Simply Amazuring. Hopefully I'm saying it right. And he's not making content yet, but I think that could change at some point in the near future. He sent me this a while ago, this Steve Carlton Tiffany card in a mint 9, which is so sweet. And that was so thoughtful of him. Well, he just sent me another unexpected care package. I have not looked inside yet, but I did cut off the end to save some time. And this thing is just huge. So let's do it. Wow, wow, wow. I think there's a lot here. I'm not even sure where to begin. Let's see. Bonus. Have some shiny Tiffany goodness. All right. Well, if that's the bonus, I guess I should, hold off until the end. Okay, bear with me here as I do some unpacking. This is very well packed. Check this out. I love it. Look at all those rubber bands making their way around, and you've got pink and yellow rubber bands. That's that is great. That is great, Brian. Oh, Broke that rubber band, but that is okay. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, wow. This is too much. This is too much. Okay, I've got a little bit of tape to deal with here, and hopefully I'll be able to negotiate that relatively quickly. Let's see what we got. Wow, wow, wow. Let's start with this note. Hey, Adam, I really enjoyed your goats video the other week. Thank you, Brian. But there was a lack of a certain professor represented. I want to share a few of my duplicates to help you fill this goat gap. That is awesome. That is awesome, Brian. Enjoy the shine. These 96 and 97 Bowman's best refractors are just so gorgeous. Brian, simply amazuring. Wow, I'm blown away by this community and by Brian and Rick. So let's start here. I know I'm taking a little while just to get some things open. So bear with me, everyone. All right, let's take this out of here. Look at this. Oh, yeah, Greg Maddux. Wow, look at the shine on that. Wow, Brian. I recently learned about Greg Maddux, and Brian has an amazing Greg Maddux collection. This guy, I think he has 18 gold gloves. I think that's a record for any position. Just, one of the greatest, I think. And this card is just shining away. So that is so awesome. Thank you so much. But wait, there's more. This is just crazy. I'll take this one. See if I can take this one out of its holder here, maybe. If I can make that happen. Oh, you know what happens? I can't get anything out of a holder when I'm trying to do it quickly. Look at this, the 96 Bowman's Best Greg Maddux Preview Refractor. Wow. Wow. That is just amazing. Wow. All right, Rick, I really appreciate the archives low pat, but, we're going to have to set him aside. Wow. That is just stunning. And it says bonus, have some shiny Tiffany goodness. So here we go. Let's see if I can get into this in a timely manner, which I think I might just fail at getting into this in a timely manner, but I will try. Oh, this is crazy. This would be, and I believe this is the 88, I think. Look at that. The 88 Greg Maddux Topps Tiffany. I love these Tiffany's. That is so sweet. Wow. I'm just blown away here, Brian, by your generosity and these beautiful cards. And also, Rick, you just had sent me something, and now you send me something else as well. So I really, really appreciate that. Okay, now we're going to move on. And, how do we move on from there? Maybe I should just close out this video, but we're going to go ahead and move on because JP Whisko, Tony, who is at the moment working in Japan, he had asked people to show their multiplayer cards. So, without further ado, I'm going to show my multiplayer cards. And he wanted multiplayer cards where, not like leader cards where it's actually separate pictures, but where the two or more players were in the same picture. So I'm going to do these in the chronological order of when I obtained them. And then one of them is new that I got this month. I've never shown before, so we'll finish with that. So, all right, Tony, here you go, my friend, and everybody else. In May of 2021, I got this 1962 Topps Garrigan Ruth in the green tint. And to me, I just so love this card. I mean, they just really seem to be a couple of guys that, you could say, I don't know if they were ever rivals. I mean, they were both, so amazing and on the same team, but it just looks like they have this incredible bond and friendship. And check out how nice this card is. And it's got the glorious green tint, which I really, really like. And then here's the back. So that I got, boy, I don't really want to take any of these down. But here we go. So that I got in May of 2021. And then for Christmas of 2021, my wife got me this, which is the 63 Topps Power Plus with Hank Aaron and Ernie Banks. And I love that red rectangle. And check out, this card is just in fantastic shape, just so clean, so vibrant. So she got it for me, but actually, I bought it and picked it out. But so I shopped for it, but it was a gift from her. So that's pretty sweet. Super stoked to have that. And then a couple months after that, in February of 2022, I purchased this. This multiplayer card where they're both in the same picture, this is one of my favorite. This is probably my favorite multiplayer card so far, with that patriotic bunting in the background and just the colors here. Really nice. 4 World Series batting foes. They had been in the World Series the year before, and the Milwaukee Braves had won, or I'm not sure, were they Atlanta Braves at that point? Anyway, the Braves had won, but then in 58, the Yankees ended up winning. But I absolutely love this card, so that I got in February of 2022. By the way, from a pricing standpoint, it's probably worth half what I paid. The price kind of went down. However, there's like a PSA 5 that's going to close at auction tonight that's just going for crazy money. So I don't know if somebody just bid it up or what. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But whether this is worth, half what I paid or 3/4 of what I paid, in a sense, that's purely academic because I love the card. I'm keeping the card, whether it goes up or down in value, I'm not selling it. I mean, hey, if it becomes worth $5,000, maybe I'll sell it, but that's almost certainly not going to happen. Okay, now for the new one. This I got one at auction for $150.50 plus the shipping. I won it this month and it just came in, within the last week or so. And this is the 1964 Topps, number 423, Topps in the National League with Willie Mays and Hank Aaron. So, to me, to get a grade of 6 like this, so that's a pretty high grade for vintage in my mind. Pretty off-center on the back for sure and a little bit wonky. I think that's kind of common on these. But that's okay. I was willing to give there because I think the front just looks really outstanding. But to me, to get this grade of 6 and, $150, which is nothing to sneeze at, but that's not a crazy amount of money for, 2 of the best, Hank Aaron and Willie Mays, shown together in the same picture on a vintage card from the year I was born, it turns out. I think that's pretty good value. I know my good buddy Dylan is a big fan of multiplayer cards. Dylan, Double D Vintage Baseball cards. I know a lot of you are as well. But yeah, these multiplayer cards where they're, especially when they're in the same picture, I think really represent some great value within the hobby, particularly for those who maybe don't have as much money to spend or don't want to, or maybe they do, they just don't want to spend so much money on their cards. And of course, you can go for lower grades if you want to, or even, ungraded and get some with some wear and pay quite a bit less. So I think there are some places in the hobby where there's some great value still. And I think these multiplayer cards are one of those places for sure. So thank you, everyone, for sharing in my joy. Thank you, Rick. Of course, I'll put links below. Thank you, Brian. And thank you, Tony, for motivating me here to show my multiplayer cards with both players in the same picture. By the way, I've got a stunner coming in my mind that I paid less for than the new card that I just showed here, the 64 Topps in the National League. I actually paid less for it. And wow, it's a wonderful multiplayer card where they're both in the same picture. So I guess I'll be showing that off, probably within the next week or two. Thank you, Brian, again. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for sharing in my joy. I hope you had a wonderful and peaceful time in the Vintage Sanctuary. Take care, my friends.